Just check Twitch.
Which is good.
Still good?
Yeah. It says Fortnite.
Oh, it says Fortnite? Oh, wait.
But YouTube is not working?
Yeah, YouTube is good.
यूट्यूब में किस नाम से जाते हैं?
Just some trade.
यही नहीं बस है
Just some trade.
Okay. There's that. We're set up here. YouTube is good. Twitch is good. All right, let's get started. And can you let Discord know we're live?
I did.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live. Let's get started. You guys know what it is. We're live here every single day. I was on vacation, but I'm back now. Let's get started. We'll do some live trades. We'll make some money. How you guys doing? What's going on? What up, MMA? What up, Hashimi, Nam, Mr. Crazy Daz? What up, Orange Machine, Lucky Bunny, Tagdeer, Tyler, AA, Usernames Cup. What up, HSM? Woodson, how's it going? Francesco, thank you for the gift. Let's get started. How you guys doing? Let's see if we can take some trades right off the bat. So, you guys know, basically for all of the trades that we do, we always risk less than 1%. And all of our trades are based on the range bars when they're reversing, as well as the super trend indicator that's found on a bottle. Now, you can see right here, the super trend right here is red. And because we're already coming down, there's no trade to be had there, right? So what we want is we want to be able to see pullbacks. The pullbacks are what give us those really nice entries. Now, what is a pullback? I'll show you right here. So if you look right here on gold, this is the gold chart. So you can see the super trend is actually green, which means we're in an uptrend. But within this larger uptrend, we have these moves that are called pullbacks. So you can see we came all the way up here and then we dropped down quite a few points right here before we reversed back up. And then again, we had this pullback right here. And why is it a pullback? The reason it's a pullback is because what's happening is we're still in this upward trend. Now, overall, the trend is up, but you guys know the markets go in waves. They don't just go straight up or straight down. They go in these waves. Now, in these waves is where we get the very, very nice opportunities to enter the trade. So right here on this pullback would have been a great buy trade entry. Again, that would have hit our take profit. And then right here, there's another pullback right here. It would have been a great entry again. We could have entered a buy trade here. And you can see this happen over and over again. So let's actually... what up? Izan is saying, does a bottle give unlimited leverage? So we have up to 1 to 500 leverage, guys. I think that's more than enough, leverage. So right here, we're having this pullback on BTC. So you guys can see right here, the super trend is green, right? Which means we're in a nice big uptrend. And then right here, we're having this pushback down. Now, if I saw it right down here, I would have actually entered this buy trade right there. But the problem is, it already started to move up. Now, unless we get that good, like, that better price again, that lower price, so that we can enter a buy trade, now we technically might have missed that trade. Now, I'm going to just keep going through these other charts. So right here on NASDAQ, guys, this is a good entry that I might take on NASDAQ right here. So you see the super trend is red, but we're pushing up. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's happening on the range bars there for NASDAQ. There we go. There we go. So you guys see right here, we're going from green to red, and the super trend is also red. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and enter this sell trade. All right, guys. So we just entered a sell trade. It's the first trade of the day right here. So we just entered the sell trade on NASDAQ. Now, what am I going to do? What's the first step? The first step is set our stop loss and take profit. So I'm just going to click and drag my entry up right there. You guys can actually see that's $1,000 trade. All right, so now I'm going to let go, and there's my stop loss. Okay, now I'm going to click and drag this down again, and you can see right here, profit of $1,000. So this is going to be another one. So this is going to be my take profit on this trade. Now, why is it that my trade is worth $1,000? It's because if we look right here, look at how big my lot size is. On NASDAQ, my lot size is 100. So what I'm doing is at 10 points above and below, on NASDAQ it's 10. Everywhere else it's 100 points. So on NASDAQ, 10 points at 100 lots is $1,000 trade. It's actually very simple math. 10 times 100 is 1,000. All right, so you can see right here, guys, there we go. We're at about $900, $800 in profit. We just entered this trade. And guys, there we go. Congratulations. Congratulations. We just got back from vacation. Just made another $1,000 right here in front of you guys. Guys, we literally just started this live. It's only been a few minutes. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to all of you guys. Let's go. Let's get started. So that's exactly how we do it. And I walked you guys through it step by step. There was no guesswork involved. There's no analysis you have to do. There's no crazy math and there's none of those things. It really just comes down to understanding that we have done all the work. We've put in the years. We've put in all of that time to test thousands and thousands of strategies so that you don't have to, and you don't have to, and nobody else has to, because it literally will take you many, many years to try and to test, and you're going to lose thousands of dollars trying to do all of this, but you can just come here and learn completely for free. So, by the way, we'll just get started right from the beginning. So welcome to everybody who's just joining. What we do here is basically I come live every single day. I do all of my trades live. You never have to pay. You should never have to pay. And I show you guys exactly how I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day. And I do that here live in front of your very eyes, so you can see exactly how we actually end up making thousands and thousands of dollars every day. What's going on with it? Okay, but we're back? Yeah. All right. So, to get started, what are you even trading based on? Yo, Kern, I got you. All right, so let's go through all the questions. By the way, if you guys have any questions, put it in the comments right now, because I answer everybody's questions. And guess what? There's no paywall. You don't have to pay. Where's my sheet? Can I get a sheet? So here's the thing. If you guys are in the Toronto area, I have my office here, and here's the office address, and there's my phone number. You can actually call me. It's right here on the sheet. Now, if you guys want this, it's right here on our website. When you go to justsimpletrading.org, at the top, you just click parameters. If you guys want this sheet, just DM me. Just DM me free. Thinking, what are you guys gonna DM me? Just DM me free, and I'm gonna give you this free setup guide. And the reason it's free is because I make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day, so I don't need to charge you guys for anything. Okay? So here's the thing: just DM me free. I'm holding the paper upside down. If you want it, all you got to do is just send me a DM saying free. Or if you just go to the website, justsimpletrading.org, click parameters, it's going to download this PDF file for you, and then you just have it on your computer. Okay, so it's very important, and we're going to go through this right now with you guys, because this right here is how I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day without selling anything, without having any customers, without having any clients, without having any products. that are like going bad and that are molding. I don't have any of that. I don't have any employees. I don't have any of those things, but I still make $1,000 to $5,000 a day. I'm showing you exactly how you can also get started. All right, so take a screenshot. There's my office address. If you're in the Toronto area, come visit me in person. I'm going to be here 7 days a week, every single day. All right, now let's go over some more questions. All right, so Nick is saying, what do you call these types of trades? So the trades that I'm doing here right now in front of you guys, you know, a lot of people, they have different names, right? They say scalping or swing trading or like, you know, you're doing all this. But actually what I'm doing is we're actually just trying to catch 100 points at the trend reversals that is shown by the super trend indicator. And then I'm risking less than 1%. This is our trading strategy, okay? This is the trading strategy. All right. Now, let's say Caleb is saying, what are you even trading based off of? That's a really good question. So we're trading based off of the super trend indicator, which you can see right here is red. And we're actually pushing up against the super trend indicator, which means super trend is red, which is showing overall trend is down. But then we're actually going up. The market price is actually going up. And then how can we see whether we're actually having a reversal or not? We can see it right there. And guys, it's happening again. So you can see right there. The range bars, you know, we're in a big uptrend. By the way, this is available to you guys. This is our over $500,000 system that we just give to everybody. You can have it, you can have it, you can have it. Everybody can have it, okay? So what it shows us is exactly when the trend is reversing, because remember, the market only goes two ways, okay? It goes up or it goes down. Now, basically, I'm going to make it sound very simple, but I'm going to walk you through why it's like this, okay? So basically what we want to do is, when it's going up, we want to wait until it's starting to come back down. How do we know that? Because the range bars go from green to red. Okay, so it changes color when the trend is also changing color. So right there is where we would be looking for an entry. Now, on the opposite side, when it goes from red to green, so you can see right here, red to green, that's where we'd be looking for a buy trade. Now, guys, guess what? Our system actually works on all of the different markets. So it runs on Forex, crypto, commodities, indices, stocks. It works on everything. So how do you get started? How do you access it? And remember, a lot of people are like, well, how much is it? Guys, it's completely free. It's completely free, okay? You don't have to pay. This is how you get started. So you go to Abato.com. That's where you get your trading account set up. That's where we're trading because they're licensed, they're regulated, so it's safe and secure. And then guess what? Over there, we also have the lowest trading fees that we found. 0 commission, 0 swap, so there's no overnight holding fees. You can hold the trade for as long as you want. Plus, they have the lowest spreads that we found. They have the thinnest spreads that we found, like when we were going through all of the different trading platforms. So you can see right here on NASDAQ, the super thin spread. On Bitcoin, very, very thin spread. And that's just how it is. And this is why we're using Abato. Okay, so guys, go get your account set up. If you're trading anywhere else, I guarantee you're losing money. Not maybe because your strategy is wrong, but because you're getting wrecked on the fees. All right, so go to Abato.com, ABBADO.com. Get your trading account set up, get it started, get it funded, get it verified. Let's go. What are we waiting for? We literally just made $1,000 in front of your eyes, and we didn't sell anything. We don't sell you a course. I give you exactly what my strategy is. All right, so that's step one. Go to Abato.com, and then you just go to our website, justsimpletrading.org. You can actually take a screenshot right here. Nobody else is going to walk you guys through this like how I'm going to walk you through it. All right, so justsimpletrading.org, click access system, register, and log in. All right, you'll get access to our system. Now, up here, once you're logged in, all you got to do is click learn. It's going to take you to our school community. All right, when you go to classroom, right here, range bar system training. You should go watch all of these videos right away. Okay, it's very important because it goes through everything step by step by step. Okay, now, once you have your Abato account set up, funded, verified, and you have your justsimpletrading.org account also set up, now let's get into it. All right, let's get into some trades. All right, now, let's see if there's any trades that we can take here. And I'm going to walk you guys through exactly what I do, exactly how I do it. All right, so let's see right here on BTC. There we go, guys. So on BTC, what's happening? The super trend is green, right? You guys can all see that super trend is green. All right, so we're already starting to push up. So we actually had a nice pullback there that we could have entered, but we've already started to move up. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with gold. Still, we've already started to move up here. Again, we actually don't FOMO into moves, but here's the thing. Let's go over something, okay? Let's go over this sheet because it's very important to understand all of this. But in the meantime, let me go over some questions. All right, Izan is saying, what's the accuracy of our system? So we get around a 60 to 65% accuracy over time. And that's by risking less than 1% of our balance, setting our stop loss and take profit at 100 points above and below, and then just being consistent. And we trade all of the markets. The system's actually been tested over 50 years of data across all of the different market pairs. All right. So that's the accuracy. Do they give deposit bonus? Yeah. So guess what? On a bottle, you actually get a 5% deposit bonus. All right. Nyla's saying, where have you been? I was on vacation. I was actually in New York. But now we back to Toronto. Nyla's saying, what's your YouTube? So it's Just Simple Trading YouTube channel. It's a Just Simple Trading YouTube channel. Seg is saying, I'll definitely visit the office for sure. Guys, if you want to come to the office, meet me in person. Here's the office address. I'm the only one. I'll give you my phone number. There's my phone number. You can actually call me right after the live or just come down to our office. We're open 7 days a week, guys. I'm open 7 days a week. So just come by. We're open from 11 to 5 p.m. Just give me a call. Come by the office. Make sure you have everything set up. If you need help setting up, then you can also come by. We'll help you get set up. All right. Is there a monthly subscription? There's no monthly subscription. It's completely for free. All right. Let's see. Check NZDJPY. Okay, so here's the thing. Sumra, the one thing that you have to realize is that obviously our system runs on all the markets. So it runs on Forex, it runs on crypto, it runs on commodities and indices, it runs on stocks. Now, the three main pairs that I always trade are BTC USD, so Bitcoin, I trade gold, XAU USD, and I trade NASDAQ, USA 100. Why do I trade these three pairs? The reason is because they have so much volume, so much opportunity, so much movement that I can be in and out of the trades very quickly. You guys saw how quickly we did that $1,000 trade. It's very simple. How? How do I make thousands of dollars? I literally make, whatever your monthly income is, I make it on a daily basis. And guess what? It's not like I'm hiding it behind a paywall like, oh, to access it, you got to pay. No, it's right here for you guys to learn and understand how I make your monthly income on a daily basis. Okay, now we're already up $1,000 for the day. Now let's see if there's any other trades that we can take right here. So the super trend indicator just went red on NASDAQ. So if we get a little bit of a push up, I'll go ahead and enter a sell trade. Right here, we're pushing down on Bitcoin. All right, so you guys see right here, we're pushing down on Bitcoin. But what color is the super trend? The super trend is green, which means we're still in an uptrend. Now I'll go right here and let's go ahead and check out BTC. Guys, there we go. So you see how the range bar is going from red to green. Okay, now I'm going to go back up here. Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to do 10 lot size trade. I'm going to enter a buy trade on BTC. All right, so we just entered a buy trade right there on BTC. Now what am I going to do? Remember, I'm risking less than 1%. Now I'm going to click and drag my entry down. I'm going to set it at $1,000 and click and drag my entry up. Wait, let me just change this so I can actually see right there to $1,000. Okay, so there's $1,000 for my take profit. There's $1,000 for my stop loss. And remember, the risk is less than 1% on this trade. How do you get the super trend indicator? So go to abado.com, ABBADO.com. Get your account set up on their web trader, okay? Web trader. They do have MetaTrader, but I like trading on their web trader because so much simpler, so much easier, it's not complicated at all. So go register on their web trader, and that's where the super trend indicator actually is. All right, now here's the thing. All of our trades are based on setting our stop loss and take profit at 100 points. At 100 points. What's 100 points? So on BTC, and I'm going to take the example of BTC because it's the easiest. Now, wherever we enter the trade, $100 above in its price and $100 below in its price is 100 points. So 1 point is $1 in the Bitcoin price. Now on gold, it's 1 cent, right? So if gold goes up or down 1 cent, that's 1 point. So on gold, when we set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points, that's basically $1 above in its price and $1 below in its price for gold. On Bitcoin, $100 in its price above and below. So hopefully that answers the lot size and the 100-point question. All right, so now username's cup is saying, how do you know it's not just going to go back down after it pushes back up? Actually, that's exactly it. We don't know. Nobody knows the future. You know how your guru or mentor or the guy who you're watching on YouTube or TikTok or wherever is telling you that they can predict the future, and they're telling you Bitcoin's going to 400,000. They're telling you that NASDAQ is going to drop to this much. They're telling you gold is going to... Guys, they're all lying to you. They're literally all lying to you, and I'll prove it to you. I'll prove why your mentor is lying to you is because they don't know the future. Do you know the future? Do you know the future? No, I don't even know the future. So the reality is, if anybody tries to predict the future, if anybody tries to say they know what's going to happen in the future, first of all, they're lying. And if they claim that they actually believe what they say, you should tell them, sell everything and go all in on what they're saying. And guess what? Nobody's going to do that. It's because they don't even trust what they're saying. They don't even believe what they're saying. So why would you believe what they're saying? This is why anybody that tells the future, you should understand that they're lying to you. All right. Now, yo, Levy, what's going on? What's going on? Let's see. Let's see. All right, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you put in the comments. Otherwise, in the meantime, go get your Abado account set up, get it funded, get it verified, and then go get access to the Just Simple Trading range bar system, which is our range bar system. Now, let's go through the sheet. While we're still waiting, we still have this trade open. We're in a buy trade on Bitcoin right now because remember, the super trend is green.
Someone asked why do you go up and down?
Why are you doing up and down? All right, so the reason... so here's the thing. There's 3 parts to the trade, right? So the first part is the entry. Right, so you enter the trade, all right? So right here, we did a buy trade because if you look, the super trend is green. So you can see this green line, that's showing us the overall trend. Now, how do you get... the super trend? Now, you got to go to the Abado web trader. That's the only place where you can get the super trend indicator. Click indicators in the top menu bar, then you go down and you click the yellow indicator store button. All right, so let's click that. And then you go up here and you just search, very simply, you just search super, S-U-P-E-R. Click enter. Guys, guess what? There's the super trend indicator. So just click install and then click install. And guess what? You're going to have installed the super trend indicator. Now to put it to your chart, all you got to do is you click indicators again. You go under trend. And there it is. There's a super trend indicator. So you click there, and now you're just going to click apply. All right. Once you click apply, boom, there you go. There's a super trend indicator on your chart. And you can actually add it to any chart you want. Now, we always stay on the 1-minute time frame because we're looking at the super trend indicator on the 1-minute time frame. Okay. Not because we're doing technical analysis on the 1-minute time frame. Now, let's go over where is the school community. All right. So right here, you just go to our website, justsimpletrading.org, and then you just click Learn. Okay, if you click Learn, it's going to take you to the Just Simple Trading website. All right? To school, to the Just Simple Trading school. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, so we got, let's see. How to use the range. So, Sandu is saying, finally back. We back. You know what it is. We're back. Somebody saying, if I have 3,400, I should only use $34. Yeah, so basically, that would be 1% risk. And what we always suggest is that, we should risk as little as possible. Because most people, what they end up doing is, they start small and they risk huge. But what we should be doing is we should start huge and risk small. Now, wherever you're trading, if you're trading anywhere other than Abado, I guarantee you're going to lose your money. And the reason is because you're going to get wrecked on the fees. So go to Abado.com, get your account set up. I would just transfer all my funds there and then get set up and start trading on Abado.com on their web trader specifically. Remember, they do have MetaTrader. So right here, Pazui is saying, is a broker FCA regulated? No, but they are regulated in multiple other countries. They're regulated in Dubai and a few other countries. And they have all that information on their website. They've been around for many, many years. Godu is a huge broker. They're very big. They've been around for a long time. All right, let's see. I'm buying FMSC on Nasdaq uranium stock. Okay, so here's the thing. The reason that I don't do investing, okay, because everybody always there's two things that I want to talk about, okay? So everybody always wants to do either investments, or they ask me, but what about this stock or what about that stock, okay? So here's the thing. The one thing you have to realize is that when it comes to investing, most of us don't really have enough money to invest. And why do I say that? It's because let's say you put up some money. Everybody says, oh, if Bitcoin went to like 200,000, if only I'd put money in when it was 20,000. And then I ask them, I'm like, okay, well, how much money would you really have put in? And ask yourself that question. Everybody loves to say, oh, if I had put in money in Tesla when it was at this price. Okay, but how much money would you really have put in? And the answer is probably a few $100s. So if it 3x in like 2-3 years, your 500 would have turned into 1,500. Not a big deal. That's not a game changer. That's not like suddenly you're rolling around in Rarries and big man. No, you literally just made, a few $100s and you waited years and years. So the reality is we actually don't have enough money to invest. Cody's saying, and they would have sold after a slight gain and not even waited for the... Exactly. Because here's what's going to happen. Cody is completely right. You're going to put in 500 and you're going to see, oh my God, it's at 700. You're going to sell. You're not going to even have enough patience for it to wait. And let's say it even doubles. You put in 500, it goes to 1,000. You're going to sell because you're greedy and you don't have a strategy. So here's the thing. We don't have enough money to invest. And the other problem with investing, and you'll know this, is that you can only make money when the markets go up. Whereas with trading, we have two options here. We have either the buy trade option or a sell trade option. If I click buy and the market goes up, we can make money. If I click sell on any market, it could be stocks, currencies, crypto, commodities like gold, oil, cotton, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. If I click sell and the price goes down, I can make money. So guess what? The limitations are gone. Investment has a lot of limitations, but trading, it actually removes a lot of those limitations. This is why I always trade. I don't actually invest. All right. SP Trader saying, how's your scam going, filling your pockets? So here's the thing. The one thing that I always tell everybody is that I don't take anyone's money. I don't sell anything. Your guru and your mentor, SP Trader, is the one scamming you because you're paying them, for their course or for their bot or for their system, and they're promising you guaranteed results. And guess what? You're getting scammed, okay? You're getting scammed by your mentor. I'm the only one that comes here. I literally just did a $1,000 trade live in front of your eyes. You missed it because most likely you're in your mom's basement playing Nintendo, but all of us are here making money. And guess what? Everybody watching, not one of them has ever paid me. But we did the trade live, and that's what it is. Robbie is saying, what's your average win, average loss? So all my trades are about $1,000, which is less than 1% of my balance. Okay, and then our win ratio, because we do 100 points up, 100 points down, always 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Our win ratio is around 60 to 65%. All right, so Francesco, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. Let's go. So is it time to buy Tesla? I don't know. Actually, nobody knows, okay? And the reality is, if anybody knew, that means they know the future. Guys, be realistic, be logical. You guys are all very smart, intelligent people. Stop falling for this. Nobody knows the future, okay? The only reason I can do this over and over every single day is because we've tested the strategy over 50 years of data, and it's based on less than 1% risk. Plus, we obviously don't get a 100% win rate. And let me tell you something. Nobody gets a 100% win rate. There's no such thing as a 100% win rate, even 90%, even 80%. Those numbers are not real. So anyone who's claiming that they're winning 80%, 90%, guys, they're lying to you. All right. how's your trade going with BTC so far? So far, we're at about $444 in profit, $598 in profit. Rainer is saying $688 in profit right now on that BTC trade. Rainer is saying, what is the indicator you're using? So right here, the only indicator I use is called the Super Trend indicator on Abato Web Trader. That's it, okay? That's it. And the reason is because it doesn't reprint. If you're using Super Trend indicator anywhere else, on every candle, it's going to reprint. On Abato Web Trader, it actually uses the historic data so we can actually see the overall trend. So when the Super Trend indicator is green, we're only entering buy trades. When the Super Trend indicator is red, we're only entering sell trades. Now, guys, let me show you guys something so crazy, okay? So let me zoom in here. Zoom out. So most people would have loved to be able to catch this huge move down, okay? Imagine being able to enter a sell trade right here and then being able to catch it all the way down right here. This is about 700 points. 700 points, okay, guys? Now, how can we see this? Guys, check it out. The Super Trend indicator went red right here, right at the beginning of this trend. Imagine entering a sell trade right there. That would have been a great trade. All right, and we can go back in history and see this over and over again. Again, it happened right here. Again, right there, it went red. Imagine being able to catch this huge move down. So, and we can see it again and again right here. The Super Trend just went green. Imagine being able to catch this huge move up. It went red here. It went green again down here. And then look at this huge move up. So the Super Trend indicator on Abato is actually crazy. So go to, can we copy your trades with go to Abato? So, you can do whatever you want because I come live here. I do all my trades live. So you can watch and follow along and do whatever it is you want. But remember, my risk is less than 1%. And I also do hit stop loss. And guys, this is not something I'm going to hide from you guys. You guys should know. I also hit stop loss. But I always risk less than 1%. And you guys have been able to see my account grow over time. Okay, because I'm the only one that's going to show you what I'm about to show you. Okay. Now, by the way, for anyone who wants to get started, all you got to do is just follow these steps. Okay. Here's the steps on the screen. Okay, I'll give you guys 5 seconds to take a screenshot. So just take a screenshot right here. And if you guys have any questions, just send me a DM. Okay, just send me a DM on TikTok, and I'll answer your questions. So right here. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'm about to show you guys something pretty crazy. Are you guys ready? So let's see here. I'm the only one that will show you my entire live track record and show you all of the trades that I've done since I started this account specifically, which was about 1.5 years ago, okay? So let's go to orders history, okay? So nobody will ever show you guys this, okay? So this is my entire trading history. Now you can see, obviously I have winning trades and obviously I have losing trades. You guys can see the negative ones are the losing trades, positive ones are the winning trades, all right? So now let's go right here. 28 days is saying, boy, I was skeptical, but this thing is minty. All right, nice. Yeah, so we've already made $1,000 today so far. There you go. Now, check this out, guys. So we started this account January 1st, 2024. So last year, it's been about 1 year and 7 months. Okay, about just over 1.5 years with 200,000. And guess how? Guess how much profit we've made over the past 1.5 years? We've made over, guys, we just hit another take profit for $1,000. Let's go. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to everybody. There's another $1,000 trade. Did you have to pay to learn? No. Did you have to pay for the strategy? No. Did you have to pay for the range bars? No. Did you have to pay for anything? No. Should you pay for anything? No. You should just come here. Yeah, the only thing you're right. The only thing you guys should be paying is attention. All right, so let's get started. What are you waiting for? All right, what are you waiting for? Let's go. If you guys want to get started, all you got to do, there's only 2 places you got to go. And I'm going to show you this right here. You go to Abado to get your trading account set up. Then you go to Just Simple Trading and get access to the range bars. Now, the range bars are also on School. And go to the School community to learn and to watch some videos on how to get started. By the way, guys, in about 8 to 9 hours from now, I'm going to be live again wherever you are in the world. 8 to 9 hours from now, you guys know what time it's going to be. It's going to be AKA money time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So there you go. $2,000 in front of your eyes. And I do this every single day. What are you waiting for? I actually don't understand. What is stopping you from, unless, okay, here's the only reason that, and even if you have this is still not an excuse. If you have a trust fund with at least $1.89732 billion, okay, and your monthly allowance is about 42.7 million, then maybe you can scroll past. But if you don't have access to that kind of money and you need to be able to grow your funds and you need to learn how to make more money, you should continue to just watch and follow along. Because if you leave, you might never find my account again, but you will find accounts of people who are flashing rented Ferraris and Lambos and rented mansions, and they're going to tell you, look, if you want access to my system, you got to pay, $5,000 or $10,000, and then you're going to get scammed. All right, let's go. Let's go. So we just did 2 trades. We made $2,000 right here in front of you guys. Don't waste time. Let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a day here for this live. Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you guys made some money. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you guys want to get started, which I don't know why the answer would be no. What are you waiting for? I know you complain about the price of whatever when you go shopping. I know you're always, guys, let me tell you something. The problem isn't that things are expensive. The problem is that you're just not making enough money. That's the reality. But you're sitting there complaining, I don't know how to do that. I don't know. My boss is like blah, blah, blah. Guys, you're only actually at work for about 8 to 12 hours a day. And you have days off. And you have at least 10 to 12 hours every day that you're at home that you could even, because here's the thing. I make about $1,000 to $5,000 a day, and I trade for around around 2 to 3 hours every day. And all of my trades are done live in front of you guys. So I trade for about 2 to 3 hours, and I make your monthly income I make every day. What are you waiting for? I'm going to show it to you completely for free. You don't have to pay. 28 days to say, check, join the Discord. Let's go. All right, when am I going to be live next? Eagle is saying, what's the minimum amount I need to in order to do this? So I'm going to be live in about 8 to 9 hours. Again, that gives you guys time to get your account set up and funded and verified. Okay, that gives you guys enough time. Don't waste time. Go right now. Abado.com, ABBADO.com. Get your account set up, funded, verified. Let's go. Now, the minimum amount, Eagle, there's no minimum. You can even start with $10, okay? And guys, tonight, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, okay? So tonight, if we hit take profit on even one trade, I'm going to give away, because you guys know I make $1,000 per trade. If we hit take profit on tonight's live in about 9 hours, I'm going to give away the $1,000 to you guys. Okay, I'm going to give away the $1,000 to you guys. So you come here, you learn from completely for free. You get access to our over $500,000 system for free. Is this still on?
No.
Oh,
Died?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Twitch, TikTok, we will be back. And YouTube. All right, guys, have a good one. Join me. I'll be live again in a few hours. Thank you guys all for joining. What up, Abigail, Matthew? How's it going? And we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care, and thanks for joining.